don't know how to start my story off, but it just happened like an hour ago, and I'm still spooked. So a bit of preface. Me and my friend are home alone right now, and have been for a few hours. Every time he comes over, we go to the woods by my house, and it's normally uneventful with some throwing rocks and breaking trees and stuff. Harmless fun. But this time, something else happened. Like I said, we're home alone and have been for a while. And while this happened, we obviously were home alone. We went outside to go to the woods, and the trip there was uneventful. But once we got there, something was off. Everything was dark, tons of trees had been knocked down, and the entire place was not like I remembered it being. We kept going in, still having fun, our usual harmless fun. And at one point, my friend turned to me and said we should go back. I looked at my phone and decided it had only been 30 minutes, and so we might as well stay longer because it'll be a few hours until anyone would want us to be home. We continued on finding strange things like an old crushed Mountain Dew can, probably 10 to 20 years old, and a toy boat which had been completely destroyed by the wind and water and other things, and was probably even older than the can. Our plan was to go further than I had ever been into the woods, which isn't very hard for us because I've barely been that deep. After walking for a while, we came to a landmark I knew of that marked about the deepest I've ever been. A while ago, when I was going far in, I came upon a bridge built on a log that had fell over in the middle of a river in the middle of the woods. However, one thing was different. There was something sitting on top of it. Whatever it was small and resembled the head of an animal. When we got closer and got a good view of it, it was a deer skull, pearly white and clean, sitting on the bridge with no clue as to who put it there and where the rest of it was. Behind the river there was a huge hill and a creepy small house on it, and while we were looking around, I heard a creak and some other high-pitched noise from up towards it. Freaked out, we began to run, and from behind me, I hear my friend scream, and I hear him running behind me. We both keep running, and once we reach the edge of the woods, we step onto the road. I asked him why he screamed, and he said he heard footsteps next to him. We quickly made our way home, and when we got there, the garage door was open. Not knowing if it was left open or not, we ran inside, locking the door, checking the house, and turning the alarm on. Now we're sitting here, and by the time I finish this, it's nearly 2 hours since, and I still can't shake the fear of that eerie woods from me. And if you would like more evidence, you can ask my friend.